The new retro is here, and this one is called the Jitterbug. Wow, it's got all the retro you're looking for, yeah, all the colors you're looking for, and all the modern styling on the inside. This is a great design, lightweight, you gotta see it. If you love that retro style, you're gonna love this next trailer. We're gonna show you the retro R136. It is endearingly called the Jitterbug, and I mean, look at the styling on this. You know, there's all kinds of colors, so if this isn't your favorite, don't worry. There's all kinds of options. Now the inside, it can be retro, or you could get a little more modern styling like we're gonna see today. Your choice. Now, this guy has the beak nose, as they call it, which is interesting, makes it look a little like a fifth wheel, but actually it's a regular bumper tow, but it's gonna turn heads going down the road. This guy weighs under 3,000 pounds, 2860 is the base dry weight, and it's only 16 foot 6 inches long, so it's compact. Did I mention it can sleep 4? So really open space and an amazing loft style concept. All right, let's go inside and get started. Wow, let's check it out. I mean, I've been doing this a long time and I have not seen anything quite as cool as this. This is only 16 feet long, right? So you've got to have everything do double duty if you want all the amenities. This is a loft style sleeping up here with a nice staircase coming up. Now the bed up on the top is going to be 48 by 74. Yeah, not quite a queen, but there's tons of space at the end of the bed. You can use it for storage, or maybe you need a little extra foot room. Either way, you've got some nice sleeping right on top, so it kind of keeps that out of the way. Now if you prefer to sleep down here, it is 41 by 70. So yeah, not quite as big. I'm 5 foot tall, works great for me. I might use that for storage. It looks super cool and it's very functional. Now the cool part about this dinette is that the stairs fold up and go away. It's simple to do. You just lift it up, goes right up against the wall here, and then you've got a latch that goes right down. See how easy that was? Now I've stowed the back of this dinette right up here. Let me grab it. You know, as I said, there you go. As I said, when you've got a camper this size, you've really got to have dual purpose everywhere if you want this kind of space. So this is a very comfortable dinette. Now, guys, I'm 5 foot tall. You're probably not gonna wanna scoot way up next to this, but I don't know, I think 4 of us could sit here as long as we're not really large people. There's space here for 4. And nice retro style dinette, really cool, and storage right in here. There's a fair amount of storage and, you know, easy to get to. You don't want to waste any space in something like this. Now if you put a door on this, it's just going to be in the way. But the netting, it works perfectly. So, I don't know, pretty easy to sit here and relax in this very cool Jitterbug. Nice countertop behind me. It's kind of got that solid surface feel and no seams on the edges. Really nice look. And right here behind this is more storage. All of this right here is going to be storage. So you've got a lot of space that's very easy to get to. Again, you need everything to do a little bit of double duty when you have a space like this. Now this moves right into the countertop. So all of this can be kitchen area, you know? Now over here, you start with storage at the top. Really, for a 16-foot trailer, there's an incredible amount of storage. You have 2 separate cabinets here, but this is about 18 inches deep and of course very tall. 2 full open cabinets here. Now the one in the back has a middle shelf on it. This one is fully open. So a lot of space right here on the top. I really like the lights underneath the cabinet. It's going to light up this countertop really nicely. You've got these solid sink covers here. Now this is a white sink, and that's a little bit different, but very retro. You know, those porcelain sinks are really what you would find in the 50s. There's a very nice high arched black faucet here with double handles. Let me put this cover right back. I just think it looks so slick when it's all covered. There's a 110 plug right here on the back wall, so, you know, my coffee pot would fit perfectly right over here. And speaking of plugs, I want to point out up in the bed area, in the far left corner, you have not only the 110 plug, but USBs and the switch for the lights. So once you get up in that loft, you don't have to crawl down to turn the lights off. And you can charge everything right up there while you're sleeping. All right, so 2-burner stove right here. You've got the iron top to it, the 2 knobs on the front, so it's very accessible. It's right out of the way, so that's part of what creates this nice countertop. A little bit of a spice rack here, and then more storage. Huge cabinet here. Now, a lot of people look for where they would put their trash can, but my goodness, that would be a huge trash can. Great space there. Underneath here, another nice space. Now you can see some water lines, a little bit of plumbing behind it, but still great storage space under there. You've got 2 drawers, one up at the top, 3 inches deep, the length of this stove, so it's got a nice length to it. This is the forced air furnace, going to keep you nice and toasty in this unit. And then you've got a shorter drawer. Now it doesn't go all the way back, but it is maybe a foot long and, you know, again, about 3 inches deep. So you don't want to waste any space in a 16-foot trailer, that's for sure. Now while we're down here, I'll just point out that below the refrigerator, you've got the carbon monoxide LP detector. You know, you guys have probably heard me talk about that. You want to be sure that you keep this running and the green light is on. You push the button to test it. So if the battery runs low on the trailer, it's going to start chirping. And so you know your battery is low and it can't operate correctly. Over here, breakers and fuses, of course, on your converter. And up above, you've got a really nice refrigerator. It's 12 volt, it's 10.7 cubic foot, so don't think you have to sacrifice storage or refrigerator space or countertops in a small trailer, because this trailer really has it all. So let's flip this open and take a look at this refrigerator. I love the doors. You've got nice shelves here, great freezer space. Wow. 100-watt solar panel on the roof. It's going to keep this charged and nice and cool. You know, one thing I love about these 12-volt refrigerators is that they cool off in like 2 hours. Wow. Nothing like the retro trailers used to be, right? Now, right across from here is like the best part of this trailer. Okay, other than the loft. But you've got storage at the top with these cabinets that are about 12 inches deep. Now this is one large cabinet up here, but plenty of space up there. And let me get those closed. And I mean, the countertop, I really love this. And they use this beautiful white one piece. It feels like a solid surface countertop. Just very nicely done. And down here, look at that. I mean, I love drawers. I love that this is about 3 inches deep. You've got plenty of space. You know how many things walk into your trailer that you're just gonna set on this counter? So keep it nice and clean. Maybe the coffee pot goes over here. And all of those things you wanna just drop on the counter can go in the drawer. Down below, there's more storage here. You've got about 18 inches here at the top, and below you've got, now that is going to be the spare tire holder that hasn't been put on yet. There is a little bit of cutout in the bottom cabinet, but it's still extra storage with a big cabinet above it. And I know you've noticed it, to the right, you've got a fireplace. It's not only going to give you a little bit of heat, but it's going to give you that beautiful ambiance in here when you're sitting at the dinette. Really nice there. Now these windows are from Airlight. Very different than you may have seen. They are acrylic windows, just like a lot of trailers have now, partly for weight and durability, but also these are made of a material that's like an airplane windshield almost. So it's very scratch resistant. You're not going to see the rub marks in it. And I mean, they're almost impossible to break or crack. Now it's got the pleated blackout shade, so nice coverage there. Just push it right back up, and these are very simple to operate. So that's one of the things I like about them. Besides the lightweight, the scratch resistance, yeah, great ventilation, great windows on this without any extra added weight. All right, let's talk about the controls right here. You've got the furnace controls on the top. Underneath that, you're going to have the solar controller because this has 100-watt solar on the roof. And then down below, of course, standard monitor panels here for your fresh gray and black tank, and the water heater switches and the water pump. This trailer has a standard water pump, of course, but the water heater is going to be gas electric DSI, so you've got both options right there. Now, as far as the tank sizes, you've got a 35-gallon fresh, 30 gray, and 30 black. Not bad for a little 16-foot trailer, right? All of that is right here in your control panels, as well as the electric control for your 14-foot awning. Yeah, like I said, a lot packed into this small package. Let's check out the bathroom. Now, stepping in here, you've got a nice corner toilet, plenty of leg room, room on both sides, and they did something really interesting. They put the sink in this little V shape on the front. So it gets a little tight in this corner, but it still works, and it's got great storage. So you've got 3 nice shelves here. It's not quite a rectangle, but I don't know, I kind of like the modern feel of it. And the countertop is deep, little space in the back of it and on the fronts, on the sides. You do have the small round sink, but again, guys, you're just brushing your teeth in here, right? Maybe shaving. So very adequate for that. And I like the way it's kind of tucked away, and they gave you plenty of space here for the toilet. Nice size shower here with a curtain. It is a surround on the sides and the back. And again, just tucked away on the side, plenty of space in here. It's the same shower you would find in a much larger trailer. Let's take a look on the outside, see what else we can find. So this trailer may say retro, but it's got some of the modern features that we all love, like this solid step by Lippert that folds up. You probably have got how these work, but just folds right up, clips right inside the doorway, and you're ready to go. I mean, look at this adorable trailer. The fender well cover, really classic. You've got plugs right on the outside, the 110 plugs, in case you want to put some of your electronics out here under this great awning. Storage right here on the front. Now this storage is about, I don't know, 2.5 feet deep. Goes the length under the dinette here. So really nice space there. Clip that back. And check out these marker lights. So cool, all over the trailer. I mean, they went right down to the details to give it that retro feel. But the thing that stands out the most is going to be this front cab over piece. It gives you extra space, but it is still a standard bumper pull. Just a really unique styling. You've got 2 5-gallon propane tanks here, and of course a flip-up lid, so all you have to do is open the lid, reach in, turn those bottles on and off. I love the fact that they didn't skimp out on these propane covers and give you those vinyl ones that you just have to really pull to get on and off. Electric jacks, of course. If you've got a nice retro trailer, you're going to want to take it everywhere, and you want it easy to hook up. You've got the disconnect switch right here on the front next to the batteries. And over here, the water heater. You've got your city water connection, your freshwater fill, and you've got your black tank flush at the bottom. Outside shower. I mean, one of the modern conveniences you wouldn't have found on a retro trailer, but really nice to have when you're camping. Now right here is going to be your cable connection. So if you have a portable satellite, or you're at a campground where you can plug in and get their cable, yeah, you get a little better options for channels. Now you notice inside they had a place to add a TV. It doesn't come with them, but easy to add, and they put the backer there for you so you're ready to go. And on this side you've got two more of the 110 plugs. That's unusual, but a really nice feature to have on both sides. Now what you're seeing here plugged in, that is our portable power box. It does not come with the trailer. And back here, of course, your sewer hookups, all right underneath, black and gray with a single dump point here. You do have the bumper on the back where you can put your sewer hose. Stabilizer jacks on all four corners. And on the back, of course, you can see the window in the bathroom and really cool round bullet lights here. I just love the graphics, the feel of it. It just screams retro. As you can see with these retros, the styling is what makes them so unique. And maybe the green color isn't your favorite, but there's lots of choices. So here we have the ruby. It is done in yellow, which is a great option. I love the flare of that yellow. It has a real sassy tone, doesn't it? And then you've got a blue that works great if you like something a little more muted, still very retro. But if you like a black stripe on yours, that's available too. So you've got some choices here. Red, I didn't mention that. The red one looks awesome. So red screams retro, doesn't it? A lot of great colors, a lot of great features. Check it out. We will be showing you more of these retros soon. And yeah, they're right here at Princess Craft. If you have questions, give us a call. I'm PJ with Princess Craft RV, and I'll see you next time.